Autry Museum of the American West hosted FNX at their annual Dia de los Muertos cultural event. This event aims to teach the public about the indigenous celebration and featured a variety of speakers, performers, artists, and vendors. Can you talk a little bit about the origin of Day of the Dead?
It started a very long time ago. Micaelhuitl is the actual name for the Mexica people. And it's a way to actually honor and acknowledge those people that have gone before us. It's not really a time of sadness. This is a celebration of life, actually.
We're not talking about dead. We're talking about the days that they were living, our loved ones, you know, and basically we just celebrate the days that they were with us, you know, and remember the good times that we have with our loved ones and also our friends.
This is our third large-scale festival where we've invited community organizations and families to come and showcase their special take on Day of the Dead and to build an altar that's very personal to them.
An ofrenda is an offering, and essentially it's what somebody does in their home when they're preparing the special evening that they're going to share with their loved ones. So they'll take specific items that are relative to that person. Could be a favorite food, and they'll prepare the food. The beauty of the ofrenda is actually in the construction of it, because as the person is thinking about that person and finding those objects, they're already reconnected with them. That to me is the beauty of the ofrenda. A lot of people use altar or altar, and I try to promote the indigenous perspective. So I like to describe it as something you do on a personal level.
We've worked with different artists that love to showcase their art in this form. And so as you've seen different types of whimsical decor, as well as very serious traditional Oaxacan altars that are very authentic to Oaxaca, but also contemporary artists' take on it that you'll see throughout, as well as with our vendors in the mercado. They all have their unique spin on Day of the Dead.
I'm a political cartoonist and satirist extraordinaire. And right now it's a political season, presidential campaign, so I have a lot of artwork related to the campaign, the various candidates, and it's Day of the Dead.
El arte mío diferente es porque es reciclado todo. Toda la pieza vienen siendo de los jugos de naranja, de los cartones, de los plátanos, de lo que sea, vaya. Todo es juntado en la calle, que no la calle nomás es basura, sino también tiene su recogerlo otra vez y volverlo a reciclar y ayudar a nuestra naturaleza, por supuesto, que eso es lo primordial.
I work at Fiesta Parade Floats, and we make Rose Parade floats. A lot of these heads were discarded, thrown away, and I picked them up out of the garbage, and then they used to be like aliens, elves, girls, boys, and then from there I just sculpted them into skulls.
Artists and musicians never kill to create, but we are the great recyclers. And this is an instrument that has been used for thousands of years. It is a two-tone drum, and you strike it on the bottom, and traditionally we use deer antler or deer bone to strike it.
A lot of people get confused by our traditions, which is the Day of the Dead, with the festivity that they have here in the United States, which is Halloween. And they have nothing in common. Halloween is more as a festivity just for the kids to go trick-or-treat and put a costume or a scary costume and go get candies. And our regalias, they have more meaning to our culture, our celebration of the Day of the Dead. Because as our Aztec culture, there's a lot of symbols that represent a lot of meanings of the people passing to the next dimension.